Okay, hiring season in schools can feel like speed dating meets Survivor. You post a job, you get flooded with resumes, some promising, some ambitious. You set up interviews, and suddenly it's like everyone reads the same blog post on how to sound passionate about kids. And you're sitting there wondering, okay, but do you really get what we're about here? Then comes the real challenges, the onboarding, retention, and realizing by October that someone who looked great on paper isn't quite aligned with your school's values, or worse, they're out the door by winter break. Meanwhile, the staff you do want to keep, they're burned out, tired, wondering if they can stay in the work without losing themselves. Well, if you struggled to find and keep people who truly align with your school's mission, you're not failing. You're navigating a system that often hires for fit over purpose and celebrates qualified over connected. It's not just about hiring good teachers. It's about building a team that lives your values. And that's not something you can always find in a reference letter. But the good news here, when you shift your hiring lens to focus on alignment, identity, and intention, you build a team that doesn't just stay, but stays invested. Now let's be clear. Degrees and certifications matter, okay? But so do empathy, equity, and emotional intelligence. A staff member who reflects your school's mission isn't just someone who believes in the kids. It's someone who lives out your values in language, in decisions, and in how they show up for every student. It means thinking about who's missing in your team, not just racially, but linguistically, culturally, experientially. Because when students don't see themselves reflected in the adults around them, it does matter deeply. And when staff don't feel a sense of belonging, they leave quietly or loudly, but they go. So here's how to build staff that reflects your school's mission, not just in theory, but in practice. Strategy number 1, rewrite the job description like you mean it. Most job postings sound like a bureaucratic casserole. Flip the script here. Name your school's mission in the opening paragraph. Be explicit with it. Say something like, we're looking for educators who value community, voice, prioritize culturally responsive practice, and believe in growth over perfection. Then I want you to add, if that's you, we can't wait to meet you. Make your values impossible to miss and impossible to fake. Strategy number 2, interview for identity, not just instruction. Don't just ask about classroom management. Ask, tell us about a time your identity shaped how you taught. Or what does equity look like in your day-to-day choices? How about this one? How do you repair relationships when trust is broken? These are the questions that reveal alignment, that help you see beyond the script. Strategy number 3, retain with purpose, not perks. People stay where they feel seen, supported, invested in. That means mentorship that's real, leadership opportunities that matter, and a culture where feedback is not a threat, but a tool for growth. Retention isn't just about salaries, it's about sustainability. Here's the truth. Hiring is about more than filling a vacancy. It's about shaping the heartbeat of your school. Every hire is a message to your students. These are the kinds of adults we believe in. So let's make that message clear, bold, and aligned. You don't need a perfect staff. You need a purposeful one. People who reflect your mission, not just in words, but in work. You're building more than a team. You're building a culture, a mirror, a message, and you're doing it one intentional hire at a time.